Phenomenal acting.
Really? Welcome back to the Regular Dude Review Show. We just watched Jurassic World Rebirth. Should you? Stay tuned for the verdict.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
I'm your host, Ryan Jacob.
And your co-host, Brandon Kelly.
And we are at the cinema. You're about to get a straight out the theater, fresh off the dome, Regular Dude Review with zero spoilers, zero in. I had high expectations for this one, but they just weren't quite met.
Man, I thought visually stunning and phenomenal acting.
Really? See, now I thought this movie was a little slow and hokey pokey cheesy until it kind of picked up later on.
See, I enjoyed the story. I thought everyone had clear motives and everything. I thought it was a great story. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Could have been better in my opinion. I might have liked some of the other ones better. Maybe even the last one. Might have to revisit that.
This one for me is a large popcorn with a little extra butter and a little extra salt. I thought it was that close to a bucket. Visually stunning. It was great.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a medium. I thought it was a little bit cheesy, a little bit slow until it kind of picked up, and very predictable.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Okay, maybe you want to know what this movie's about. Synopsis scenarios.
Okay, so 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, a team is sent to an island to extract DNA from 3 different prehistoric mutant dinosaurs that could lead to a medical breakthrough.
No! Oh, Brandon, no! Subscribe!
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Now we're about to dive into the shallow waters of vagueness, where we give you the good, the bad, the ugly of the story, performance, and theatrics, with zero spoilers, zero in.
I thought it was a very engaging story, and I thought that they gave each character very clear motives.
Okay, all right, I can dig it. I don't know what I thought was good about the story, but I'm gonna go with what Brandon said.
I just thought there was some characters that were like introduced that they could have given a little more background on. They were just kind of there. I was like, okay. I mean, they ended up helping progress the story, but I don't know. They could have done more with them.
The story involves the writing, involves the dialogue. Cheesy dialogue in this thing. The beginning of it was just slow, and I was just like, come on, I want to leave already. Let's do this. Let's get into it. And it might have just ruined the rest of the movie for me. Not really ruined it, but like put a damper on it for sure.
I'm going to touch on what you just said. Sometimes the dialogue was a little cheesy. They were a little too quippy sometimes. And a little predictable. A lot predictable, yeah. Actually, especially towards the end.
There was a lot of heart in this movie, I do think. Maybe not like an extra amount, but it has some good heart. A lot of the humor just kind of fell flat to me. Some of the jokes landed, but not all of them. They was just kind of like, ha.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what was part of the cheesiness. I believe there were no bad performances acting-wise. I thought everybody did good. I didn't really have one standout. I thought everybody just did really well.
The good for me in the performances of Jurassic World Rebirth are the kids in this movie. The kids and the teenagers. I think they captured it. And that's probably what Steven Spielberg does best.
Man, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I didn't have anything to complain about in the performances. I thought they were all pretty great to me.
We're always so.
Do you have anything bad?
Yeah. All right. Mahershala Ali just kind of fell flat a little bit to me. Like,
really?
I don't know, man. Just the way he kind of came off, it was just a little off. I didn't like Scarlett Johansson's character that much in this until later on.
So David Iancano, I think is how you say it. He's the kid that played Xavier. I really liked his character. He was funny. I liked the relationship between him and the dad, of the woman that he was dating. Yeah, it was awesome. I liked him.
Okay. You got 2 Academy actors, winners and nominees, and like you just give them this. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you could have gave him something better. I don't know. Like, I just wish I wanted a little bit more from him.
The visuals in this movie were just amazing. It really makes for a great theatrical experience. Like, kind of wish I would have been in like IMAX theater or something. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, this was a screen unseen, so we got to see it early in a regular theater, and we have midnight showing, but we'll probably cancel them because we got to get up to work early. Not much sleep. But the good for me as well as Brandon is the visuals. If you watch the movie, you'll probably agree too. But also, the bad for me is the visuals as well. But I wouldn't say that they're bad. I just liked it better when they used the practical effects mixed in with the CGI, and it just made it look a little bit more realistic to me.
Yeah. I would kind of agree with that. Mine is also kind of the same bad visuals in a way of just the mutant ones, the mutant dinosaurs. They kind of looked a little silly to me. I don't know. I didn't like the way they did that.
That's the ugly for me.
Seemed
The ugly for me is the mutant dinosaurs.
okay.
Like, of course they're supposed to be ugly, but not this type of ugly. I don't know, especially the last one. It looked more like an alien than a dinosaur to me.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say the ugly for me, I thought they blended like the CGI and like the AI stuff really well with just like the regular cinematography. Like, I don't know. Like,
Okay. Yeah. But there was one moment where I noticed that, like, this is not really spoiler, but it goes on with what you're tying in. The water that splashed didn't affect the land as much as the splash that happened. Like, and I'm like, okay, that was just a little small detail to me.
I must have missed that one.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
For more movie news, bonus features, and reviews, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time at the cinema.
The worst of the worst. We're left here. We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.